Hey guys, welcome to another MapleStory 2 video, and today we're going to be covering over Glaive, my Runeblader, and his equipment and skills. And obviously, just like the Assassin, I'm going to be making a Runeblader guide soon. And then I'll probably make a guide for every single class eventually, because I do want to play every single class. It's just like whether or not I get the time to. But for the most part, I'm just trying to rush these videos out so I can get you guys content while I'm away for Thanksgiving. Even though you guys are okay with me taking a break from YouTube for like a couple days to enjoy the holidays, I still want to continue a good streak of uploading, so I'll just do some scheduled uploading. So I hope you guys don't mind. I do miss doing live commentaries. I have been doing them I haven't done them for a while, so it's a nice breath of fresh air. Let's get right into it though, but I won't ramble on as long as I did on my Assassin for my Runeblader because yeah, I ended up rambling quite a bit. So let's get right into it. I wasn't able to play Glaive too much because I've been pretty busy and it's really hard to do like 60 dungeons a week. Now it's going to be 90 dungeons a week, which is going to be even worse. But I've been doing Glaive a little bit of work here and there. It's not too much. I might try to fund him by getting him gear through like purchasing stuff like Varicant wings and whatnot. But he's still pretty cool. Start off with the hat. It's currently 15 strength. I'm going to look for a boss damage hat, but 15 strength itself is not too bad. I think if I also get something else, I might replace that soon, which is why I haven't upgraded my my armor pieces yet. I have an absolute pendant with 0.3 piercing and 3.0 physical piercing, which means I have the two attributes that I want. I just need to reroll it, try to see if I can get something good. I don't know when Nexon's going to be releasing accessory rerolls because those lock in the attributes for both of your bonus attributes. It just changes the numbers because I can get like 3% piercing and 5% physical piercing on this, which would be awesome. I'll keep that for now. I have a my top, which is just 3% boss damage, and my bottom, which is 1.5. So I'm keeping both of these. The only thing I want to make sure I do is reroll it to get more than 3%. Like try to go for 4%. I have a Mark 52 Omega propeller. The reason why I have this is mostly just to inflate my gear score back when back when it was like really hard to get 2100 gear score on a character. I'm definitely going to be replacing it. I don't know if I want to go for the absolute cape or if I want to just go for Varicant wings, because those there's like a kind of a debate between Varicant wings and absolute cape. Absolute cape is only better than Varicant wings if it has really good attributes like piercing and boss damage, or like piercing and physical, or piercing and like crit damage. So I might just go for Varicant wings. They're deflating quite a bit, just because more and more players are getting more experienced with how to taking out Varicant. My plus 12 Warrior Blade, I haven't done too much work on him. I haven't done enough Fire Dragons because I don't want to do Fire Dragons anymore. I made a mistake. Alright, you know what? In the future, never upgrade your Merpagoth weapon. Go for either Ancient Rune or for MSL Onyx, because that way, if you take on Lubelisk or Beyondling Triss, you will not only get the weapons that you need to upgrade your gear, but there's also a chance, even if it's a small one, that you can get a really valuable weapon, or not a weapon, a really valuable accessory or armor piece, like the Varicant horns and wings or the Kandura pendant. So like, while you're grinding, you can still get something that can be worth a decent amount, whereas in Fire Dragon, quite literally speaking, his own accessories are cheaper than the pet. Look how worthless these are. There's no point in even listing them in the black market because they're even cheaper than the actual pet itself. Where is it? There it is. So yeah, just I know you could do Labyrinth Halls, but Labyrinth Halls doesn't give you anything either. Whereas if you were to go for Ancient Rune, you can get, you know, the Varicant horns and wings, or even the Balrog wings. And then if you go for MSL Onyx, you can get either the Newtomen earrings or the Kandura pendant. So I'll probably just do that in the future. Either way though, back on track. Piercing 3.2% maximum and physical piercing 10.0. Very nice. It's going to be much easier for me to work on my Runeblader's sword, because on an Assassin, even though the requirements to enhance your gear are half the cost, that's only if you take the exact same amount of attempts to get both of your weapons to plus 15. And we all know how RNG works. It's not that nice, so it was so much hell to try to get my Assassin to 15-15. But for a Runeblader, you only have to do that for one weapon, which is really nice. It's really nice. Okay, my boots is 2% movement speed and 4% boss. I like it very much. Movement speed is nice. It's not like the best stat out there, but certainly better than a useless stat. Savagery ring, it's awful. I'm gonna go for an absolute ring whenever I can. So yeah, that's just garbage. My gloves are 5.4% physical piercing. That's really good. I just wish it was a little higher, like 6% or even like 6.2. And then we might want to change out that the fire damage reduction. Savagery belt, also very bad. So I have to work on the Savagery Belt, the Savagery Ring, and the Mark 52 propeller first. But the Savagery Earrings, though, are piercing and melee damage, the two attributes that you also get on Balrog Wings. I don't know if I want to keep this though, just because it's Savagery. If this was on Absolute, hell yeah, I would keep it, but it's only 1.3% piercing. On Absolute, or on accessories in general, you can get more than 3%, or like 4% max. So I will definitely sell this too. Well, not sell it, but I'll replace it. Okay, so for Advanced View, he's got very low piercing, pretty high physical piercing. Accuracy is not that great either. But he has 8.5% boss damage. It's not bad, considering like what I have here, and given the fact that I have like 3 completely worthless accessories. Glaive definitely has much more room to grow. So that's where he is right now. So for my skill build, I like to go for Echoing Blade. I know a lot of people go for Whirling Blades, or as the community likes to call it, the donut build. I don't, just because I find Echoing Blades to be a bit more comfortable for me. I'm more of a melee person in terms of like if I'm playing a melee class. I know you're like, Jin, you're playing an assassin, that's not melee, but whenever I do play melee class, I like to go for melee options, although it's nice to have Whirling Blades a little bit. And as I mentioned in the class balancing video that I made, I think Runeblader needs a buff on Frost and Flame Sigil, because Flame Sigil is Storm Sigil, except Storm Sigil's damage is instant while Flame Sigil's damage is over time. And Frost Sigil has more area of effect, and it also has a slowing debuff on them, but it's just, why go for that when you could just go for flat damage? So I really hope that they make Flame and Frost Sigil a bit better in terms of like applications, because Storm Sigil is just almost infinitely better than those two. I also don't like to go for Blade Mastery and Illusory Blades. Some people do. I'm not too big a fan of it, just because I would prefer to go the right tree, which is Gravity Rune, Warding Rune, and then Elemental Potency, which is it gives you 20% more damage. It's really, really good. That's about it. That's all I have right here. For plans, once again, I don't know if I'm going to be doing him the exact same way I did Jinli, or if I will just like buy accessories like Nutaman's earrings, Kendora pendant, or Varekin wings. Actually, no, the pendant, I think you want to go for Absolute. It's still better. Oh well, we'll see how it goes. I don't think I missed anything. Yeah. Alright, anyways, that's going to be it, guys. I don't want to keep you guys here for too long. The Runeblader guide is going to be coming out soon. By now, I'm assuming once this video is out, the Assassin guide should be out as well. I'm trying to think ahead here whether or not, what order of I'm going to be uploading the scheduled videos for. So stay tuned for that, and a Berserker guide will also be coming out soon too. For the Beginner to Pro series, I said I was going to work on my Berserker for that series, but then I realized I never really touched him after the first episode. But I'll still make a guide on him, because he's level 60, so there's stuff I can do with him. But thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys again in the next video. Take care.